Appreciate this. You are sitting with people you care about. Conversation is normal, fine, and then one comment, one throwaway line. Before you even process what happened, you're already gone, voice raised. Jaw tight, heart hammering, and 3 seconds later, you feel it. That sinking feeling knowing you just lost control. Again, here is the truth. That was not a bad moment. That was a pattern, and that pattern has been running your life longer than you want to admit. Your emotions are not random. They are a system operating on autopilot, without your awareness, without your permission. Most people never catch this. You are about to. Let me tell you about Marcus. Smart, composed on the outside. He had it together in every visible way, but in his closest relationships, he kept blowing it. Not because he wanted to, because the moment something triggered him, a different person showed up, faster, louder, meaner. Marcus had no idea why. Here's why. Your brain physically turns against you when you're emotional. Deep inside sits the amygdala. Its only job is survival. Threat detected. It does not consult your logic. It does not ask what is appropriate. It fires like a detonator, flooding your body with cortisol and adrenaline, and shuts your rational mind off hard, fast, like a circuit breaker tripping in a blackout. Psychologist Daniel Goleman called it the Amygdala Hijack. Forget the label. Here's what it feels like. Chest caves in, vision tunnels. Words leave your mouth before your brain forms the sentence. That is not emotion. That is a physical takeover. Marcus did not have a character flaw. He had an untrained brain. Most people never find out, you just did. Here is what this actually costs you. Think about the last time someone lost their cool in a room you were in. The second they snapped, something shifted. You felt it. Everyone did. The respect left the room with their composure. That is what happens when you react without thinking. You do not just lose the argument. You lose rank. People do not announce it, but they file it, and slowly, without a word being spoken, you become the guy people manage, instead of the guy people follow. The people closest to you stop bringing real problems. They give you the edited version, the safe version. You wonder why nobody is ever fully real with you. It is because you trained them not to be. And every time you lose control, you lose a piece of confidence that does not rebuild overnight. Not because of what happened, but because you know. You were not the man you are trying to become. Emotions left unchecked do not just damage moments. They quietly dismantle the man you are building. Marcus hit a wall. He had lost a relationship he actually cared about. Not in one big fight, but across 100 small moments where he reacted when he should have responded. She did not leave angry. She left tired. So he stopped looking for motivation. He started looking for a system. He found the same framework used by Navy SEALs, elite athletes, performance psychologists, to stay locked under extreme pressure. The pause protocol. 3 steps. Step 1, name it. The moment you feel the surge, identify it. I am angry. I feel disrespected. 1 word, 1 sentence. Research from UCLA found that labeling an emotion reduces its intensity by up to 50%. The act of naming shifts your brain from the reactive center to the observational one. You go from passenger to driver in a single breath. Step 2, run physical intel. Scan your body. Chest tight, throat locked, fists closed. This is your body sending you real-time data about your threat response. Reading that data, even for 1 second, breaks the autopilot loop. That 1 second is the entire game. Step 3, choose it. Now you decide how to respond. Not react, respond. Reacting is what your untrained brain does by default. Responding is what the man you are building does by design. The gap between the trigger and your response. That is where your character lives. Back to Marcus. Someone says something that hits a nerve. Old Marcus, gone in 2 seconds, says something he cannot unsay, feels powerful for a moment. pays for it for weeks. New Marcus runs the protocol. Name it. Physical intel. Choose it. 10 seconds. I say nothing for 10 seconds. 10 seconds. That is the entire gap between the man who loses the room and the man who commands it. This is not SOC. This is not therapy repackaged in a hoodie. This is cognitive rewiring. The exact process combat veterans use to stay functional when everything is falling apart around them. If it works in a firefight, it works in a conversation. Marcus used it. 3 months later, same brain, trained brain, different man. Your emotions were never the enemy. They are signals data. Your body telling you something matters. The problem was never that you feel things. The problem is nobody ever taught you what to do with what you feel. That changes now. This week, find one moment where you feel the surge. And instead of going where you have always gone, you pause, you name it. You run your physical intel. You choose it. Do it once. You will feel what Marcus felt, that quiet, locked-in calm of a man who just realized he is in control. Do it consistently, and the version of you that has been trying to emerge will finally have room to show up. One word in the context. That is all. One word that describes how you have been feeling lately. No context, no explanation. Just say it. The next video is already waiting.